Good morning, FHS, and welcome to Flyer News. On today's episode, you will get an update on the latest in sports with New England Sports Minute.
Also, we learned more about the Warriors' NBA record with Ben, and finally we get some more yoga tips during Yoga Minded. All that and more on Flyer News.
Hello and welcome back to Flyer News. I'm Lynn Viegas.
And I'm Chad Dowdy. Today is Tuesday, April 12th, a day one with periods running A, B, C, D, E.
In case you haven't been keeping up with the New England sports team, we've got Evan here to update you.
That's right. Let's hear the latest. Take it away, Evan.
Good morning, Framingham High School. Yesterday, the Red Sox opened up their home season at Fenway against the Baltimore Orioles. David Ortiz's daughter, Alex, sang the national anthem and did a great job, as we see her getting hugged by her dad there. But Big Papi opens up the game by belting a long single to left field off the monster to put the Sox up 2-0. Now down 3-0, Chris Davis gets the Orioles rally going by blooping a single to center, plating two, and then the next batter, Mark Trumbo, takes David Price deep and over the bullpens and gone for a 3-run shot. O's lead 5-3. Now fast forward to the top of the ninth, game tied at 6 and 2 men on for Chris Davis. He rips a home run to straightaway center field and gone, putting the O's up 9-6. As Sox closer Craig Kimbrell's command was off for the entire inning as he left that fastball right over the middle of the plate. Now 9-7 after Mookie Betts' moonshot in the bottom of the ninth. David Ortiz up, hits one up the middle, but Jonathan Scoop robs him of a pivotal single, and they turn the double play. The Red Sox lose this one 9-7 and fall to 3-3 on the year, while the Orioles remain the only undefeated team in the majors at 6-0. The Sox play tonight at 7 on Nesson as Clay Buchholz gets the ball for the Red Sox to go against Mike Wright. Now on to the Celtics. As of right now, the Heat are the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference and the Celtics are the 4th. The Celtics end the season playing the Heat tomorrow at the Garden, which will be a game that's a battle for home court advantage. Since the playoffs start this Saturday, the C's will most likely play the Heat. The Celtics are 2-0 against the Heat this year, but that doesn't mean that the series will be easy for them. The Heat excel on defense, and their shot blocking has been great, especially with Hassan Whiteside, as he has swatted 8 Boston shots in the team's last meeting. But the Heat are still a much less formidable postseason opponent without veteran Chris Bosh. Unless Bosh returns to the playoffs, the Celtics should have no problem with this one.
As the Zika virus spreads across the world, its side effects have also increased. Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute for Allergy and Infectious Disease at the NIH, states the more and more we learn, the more we get concerned about the scope of what the virus is doing. Experts are now linking the virus to a premature birth, eye problems, and other neurological conditions in babies born to mothers who were infected during the pregnancy. These concerns are no longer limited to exposure of the virus during the first trimester of the pregnancy. It should also be a concern throughout the whole pregnancy. It is also noted that the spread of the virus is reaching as far as north as San Francisco as New York. Researchers continue to work to begin a clinical trial for the vaccine in September. As of now, 62 existing drugs have been tested to the possible treatment. However, only 15 are going into further research.
The Boston Globe created controversy this past weekend when they printed a satirical front page predicting the chaos Donald Trump's presidency would bring. The page featured the Globe's Ideas section and was dated April 9, 2017. It featured a picture of Donald Trump with a headline above it reading, "Deportations to begin." Other fake articles included the stock market doing poorly and another reporting that soldiers refused to kill families of ISIS members. FoxNews.com asked the editors of the Globe if they were planning on writing any more fake articles about the other candidates, but they did not say. "Here's a paper that was sold for $1, and that's what it's worth, $1, Trump said. When asked if they should do a similar page for Hillary Clinton, Trump said, "They should, but I wouldn't hold my breath." So Luma, did you hear about the Warriors set a new NBA record?
No, but I know Ben has. He's got the full story now.
Take it away, Ben.
For 20 years, the 95-96 Chicago Bulls, led by Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman, have had the winningest record of any team in NBA history. going 72-10 over the course of the 82-game-long NBA season. This record could be broken tomorrow night as the Golden State Warriors have already achieved 72 wins, the most recent coming Sunday night against the Spurs, behind the leading MVP candidate Stephen Curry. Here is Curry with his take on the win.
It's kind of like 5 years ago or whatever when we got this core together. You don't really think about 72 wins, you just think about getting to the championship level and having that expectation every year. We got a great group of guys that really sacrifice every single night. We're competitive, hungry. We care about each other. I think we try to play the game the right way, so good things happen when you put that kind of combination together.
The Warriors still have one more game to be played. The record is up for grabs tomorrow night at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, with the Memphis Grizzlies coming into town. Curry has fared surprisingly poor against Memphis, scoring 25 points a game to go along with 5 assists, down nearly 5 points and 2 assists from the season averages. The last time the two teams met up was this past Saturday night, and despite the Grizzlies' horrendous injury problems, missing All-Star center Marc Gasol since early February, the Warriors only won that game by a point. Conventional wisdom would say that this is Golden State's record to lose, but this is why we play the games. This has been Ben Weiner reporting for Flyer News. Let's send it back up to the desk.
With some final tests before break and the new term starting, there has definitely been a lot of stress on students lately.
I know what you mean. To help us keep calm until vacation, we have a new episode of Yoga Minded where we will learn some ways to relax.
Let's take it to that now.
This week on Yoga Minded, we're going to focus on stretching out our neck and shoulders. The first stretch we're going to do is thread the needle. So you want to inhale, lift one arm up to the sky, palm facing out, and then exhale, thread through and drop the shoulder and ear to the mat or floor. In order to get a more intense shoulder stretch, you're going to walk out the opposite hand, crawl the fingers up and stretch them, placing the palm flat down onto the mat, and just hold here for a couple of nice deep belly breaths. And when you're done, you can repeat on the other side. Second stretch we're going to do is called cow face. So you want to sit in a comfortable seated position, and you're going to inhale one arm up to the sky and then bend at the elbow, whilst bringing the other hand also behind the back, and see if you can link fingers to get what is called a bind. And again, you would repeat on the other side. And the third stretch we're going to do is a real intense shoulder stretch. You're going to come into what we call staff pose, and then with your fingers pointing away from your body, slowly walk the hands out as far as your body will allow you to, holding a position where you can, and again just hold for a couple of deep breaths before slowly coming out of the position. I hope your shoulders and neck feel a little bit looser. See you next week.
If you're in the mood for some ice cream today, make sure to head over to Ben & Jerry's for a free cone day.
Yep, the free cone day is today, but it's always a huge line, so you better get there early.
Make sure to enjoy some ice cream. Next we have Lacey here with the pledge.
Take it away, Lacey.
To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have no place to go. Have no place to go. Darling, have no place to go. Have no place to go.
Good morning, FHS. Today is Tuesday, April 12th, a day one with periods running A, B, C, D, E. There will be a game day for Best Buddies on Thursday in F211 Miss Fisher's room. That's it for me. More announcements. Morning.
Morning. Hi guys, so sophomores are still selling raffle tickets and our dance tickets. The dance tickets are $10. You can buy either of them before school, after school, or during lunches. And if you can't find one of the officers, just text or message us so we can meet you somewhere.
Also, we have steering Thursday in E208, 2:15 after school. So be there. We need a lot of support. We have a lot of events that we're planning. Also, birthday shout out to Josh Opes.
Hi, guys.
So we're still selling our cotillion tickets, obviously. $70 for this week, $75 after break. And don't forget your guest forms.
Yeah, we haven't noticed that a lot of people have been buying this week, so that probably means that most of you guys are going to be buying for $75 after break, but you don't want to do that. So make sure that you're coming to B205 or C108 after school or C108 from 7 to 7:15 in the morning to buy your tickets for $70 this week, $75 after break.
Hey guys, so this is an announcement for Key Club. We have a super important meeting after school today in Miss Medina's room. It's D208. I know a lot of you have sports and a lot of after school activities, but it would really be great if you guys can make it out to this meeting. Thank you.
Actually, before you start, we have a boat cruise promo. Sorry, thanks, Tom.
Just a couple of quick announcements this morning. First of all, tomorrow is a PM collaboration. That means last period, F period, will not meet tomorrow. You'll be dismissed at 1 o'clock. The other announcement is just a reminder that if you bring valuables to school, which we don't advise in the first place, but if you do, please do not leave them unattended and unlocked, especially in the locker rooms. Please keep your valuables secure. That's all for me.
Period A, guys. Let's take it back to the desk.
If you like to, that's it for today's episode. If you'd like to see us again, tune in at 5 and 8 o'clock on channels 8 Comcast, 15 RCN, and 41 Verizon Fios.
Have a good one, FHS. Thank you.